Hi guys, this is Leo the Loyal Lion, and welcome to LionxPanda Safari. We have Colvin, the
The
cheeky
Cheeky
panda.
Panda! Today we are talking about the top 3 most influential and inspirational YouTubers that inspired LionxPanda to create this vlog of ours. So we are going to start off with Jen's Jugio! Jen Jugio, it started from one of Leo's closest friends. She is actually an English teacher that went to teach in Japan English a few years. And, after some personal circumstances, she chose to put her teaching platform on YouTube, and she has done a phenomenal job. Within 2 years now, she has over 10K subscribers. But my favorite of hers is environment vocabulary and how we cannot simply ignore global warming. And she uses the whole video to teach you excellent vocabulary that's also very mindful of climate change, global warming, ecological footprint, and all these vocabulary that some non-English speakers might not be aware of or not understand, but she seduces every single word, and she explains it so well, and she has good graphics, good visuals. I just really feel engaged with her, and because she uses such basic to intermediate English, it's very easy to follow. It inspires me to do something similar with my content, but not in an teaching English format, but as a gay Asian.
She inspired my panda here. I'm also liking it is because, like, for me, she's inspirational. She worked really hard on her video. She does regular releases, like twice a week, I believe Monday and Fridays. So she's really hardworking, and she actually took a course in order to get better at YouTube as well. And she's doing this because like her personal circumstances don't allow really her to be mobile outside her home. So why not do YouTube and like put your lessons online and something as reachable as teaching English to everyone, right? So yeah, I really admire her and how dedicated she is. And her husband, Tomo, also like supports her in this endeavor. Even though you don't see him appear, I'm really happy for her that she's reached over 10,000 subscribers and that she's continuing to do this on a regular basis.
And how her husband Tomo supports her is that on social media, like Facebook, she always shares her videos. So when it's Monday or Friday, there's a new video from Jen. He always blasts, storytell on the wall. Oh, please support Jen's Yu-Gi-Oh! We have the latest video up. And that's a very encouraging, very good husband, right? So even though he's not directly in the video himself, he is physically always there to support her behind the scene on social media. And that's a very example of good relationship that we can also learn from them.
Now, next, I'm going to share one of my YouTubers that I watch on a regular basis that's inspired me to join Colvin to do videos with him, right? So here we have one that's made by Darman. He's a very famous YouTuber. He has over 6.75 million subscribers. He's known for his short skits. Basically, he does, and they come with a small life lesson at the end. They're not really long. Usually, they're maybe like somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes, but they have a really good lesson. The one here I'm showing you, called Mom Forces Girl to Play with Barbies, Instantly Regrets It, featuring SS Sniper Wolf. So Darman here did a collab with Sniper Wolf on this issue. It's like, okay, so as a girl, girls are not before or prior that they are, it seems like they can't do do things the same as boys can. Like, let's say a boy can play baseball or something like that. Something predominantly more like that's seen as male. In this case, the topic is games. So basically, gaming has always been more like a male-dominated field. But in this video, it shows that just because you're a girl, it doesn't mean you're obligated to play with Barbie, something that's stereotypically girls' toy. So even though if you flip this in its reverse, let's say a guy wants to play with Barbies, he shouldn't be disallowed to do that and be forced to play video games himself, right? So what happens in this video is that she meets as a Sniper Wolf, and she supports her because her mom doesn't initially, and takes away her PlayStation and doesn't give her one, or is not willing to buy her a PS5, but the parents buy the brother a PS5. So here, she gets a PS5 from Sniper Wolf and actually wins this game called Warzone, and even though the brother couldn't win himself, so it shows that a girl can be competent in gaming. So yeah, that's why, and there's many more that Darman does for these videos. So overall, I really respect like that he releases on such a regular schedule, and if once you get into Darman videos, you'll get hooked. You'll want to keep watching more and more and more. So yeah, what do you think, Colvin?
I really like Darman. This is the only one of ours that we mutually share besides Jen, because Jen is, of course, his friend. So I have really good lessons, and the collaboration that he just mentioned with SS Sniper Wolf was I think one of the best one, because again, us, us gay people, we are always judged by like being like this toxic masculinity, and this video is the reverse, where the female was not allowed to play games, or boys, and so boys are not allowed to play Barbies, girls are not allowed to play games. So as a gay man, I can totally resonate this as a right, because of toxic masculinity, how I'm not supposed to cry, how I can't wear pink, or how I have to talk and act a certain way. People were always told me to not stop using so much feminine expression, stop moving my hands so much, it's too girly, with both shoulders and confidence, do martial arts and defend myself, play more active sports, don't sing, don't dance, don't like do something that most men will not really think is manly, and I really don't like that, and it took me a long time to challenge the norm and to actually break out from that shell, because when you're living with more conservative traditional parents, it's hard to break out of the mode of your basic expectation. So I really applaud for his choices. His choices are very excellent, and I can too resonate with it. And we are going to try to do more, not skits, because we're not really good at acting, but we are trying to do more commentaries in the future, like this one, or bring us to my second video and YouTube channel. So Michael and Matthew Schuler, they got married on June 2nd, 2018, and they're one of the first gay husbands. I told them for a long time, over 5 years, and they were first dating. Now, one of them is a dentist, the other one is a nurse in training, so both really respectable professionals, especially during COVID times. You can imagine how I think they're really brave, and how true love conquers all. Not only do they love each other in the affectionate eyes that you can see on this screen, they also love what they do. They're passionate, and that involves healthcare. That involves taking care and treating other people. And you can just tell what a special moment that this wedding video of theirs is. And just seeing other gay people happy and having a healthy relationship, it's so inspiring. And they're also gay vloggers. When I actually recently commented on one of their videos, they actually responded back to me. So I was very touched by that, because they have 400,000. And the fact that they saw my comment and responded back to me, I felt very like honored by that. So when I have over 100,000, or when that become more popular, I too want to resonate and reach out to our readers, our subscribers, as well as engage in contact. And I want to be like a gay Asian Canadian example of what a healthy, happy relationship. And I try to be as authentic as possible. Sometimes my temperament is not the best, so that's why we have him to balance each other, because we complement each other. So how can you resonate with this choice of mine?
I enjoyed it. It showed like what a gay wedding can be like, and it's actually an easy watch. I do recommend that you watch it. It's not even 5 minutes. So it's highlights of their wedding, and it actually resonates for me now, because it's during COVID-19, you can't actually have weddings that are like supposed to have weddings that are really large inside indoor venue, versus like what they did. They actually did it. It looks like they did it outdoors in nature. So it's actually something that's really doable, and it doesn't have to be like a huge wedding. It can be actually a small one. It's very quaint. It's like so much love in the video. It shows that they planned it out well, and the people that there are just supportive of them. Everyone looks like they're having a good time and they're happy, and they did a lovely reception afterwards that had a nice long table. It was set very nicely. They sat outdoors. So this is actually still doable now, even though this video was shot before COVID-19. It's a template that can be actually applied for in this current day and age. So it also shows that, yeah, as long as there's love and your family is supportive of you, that's all that really matters. And the wedding just seems like any other wedding. And that's how I feel like it's supposed to be at the end of the day, right?
Uh-huh. I would love that vibe, that energy, that acceptance to be in our future wedding. I know it will not be there for my family members. I believe that my friends, my chosen family, will be there to support us through and through. So I'm really excited for that moment. Since we're solid in a relationship for 4+ years now, and we do have plans to solidify and move on to another chapter, it's good to watch proposals and gay weddings together and see other, gay representation online, so that, we can learn from them and also hone in on our own love and YouTube channels knowledge. So it was very good, very content. And now we're going to go into the second choice for Leo.
I want to share with you another YouTuber that resonates with me. His name's Bitwit. His actual name is Carl. So he does mainly tech reviews. So this guy is actually really cool. He releases videos on a regular basis. He's over about 2.3 million subscribers. This particular video is about him giving an RTX 3080, which are right now rare as hen's teeth due to the worldwide video card shortage, and not just video card, semiconductor shortage. So he gave, back on in October of this year, he gave one to his cousin. And they did so through a game of beer pong. So basically the cousin, all he had to do was toss it. There was 10 cups, and each cup had a different prize on the bottom. So all he had to do was get the ping pong ball into the cup with the 3080 in it. And yeah, and if you should watch, I won't ruin it for you, but you should watch the video on how competitive they are and just the dynamic that they have. It's just, at the end of the day, it's really cool that he just gave that. He didn't have to give such a high-end graphic card to his cousin, but it's amazing. It would allow him to have many happy gaming nights. So yeah, a lot of good charity and a lot of good vibe. And even after this, he went through personal struggles, but despite the fact that his relationship dissolved, he still continues to YouTube now, and he's going strong. So yeah, I can really respect this guy.
Very tech savvy, right? I love that. This is one of the things that I love and treasure about Leo, that he brings a different energy and different interest into a relationship. Because if you have two people with the same skill set and same strength and interest, then either you clash a lot, or when trouble falls, neither of you are able to resolve it because you have the same niche, and you don't have expanded cumbersome experience. So it's good that we have different niches or preferences, and that broaden our horizon, so that we have different personality and perspective, and make our channel more interesting. So it's not just me talking, and that it's fascinating because even though this specific topic does not really resonate me, the fact that I see my boyfriend more engaged. So this is why one of my friends, Leo, to describe himself and find something that speaks to him. So that's why we're doing 3 of mine and 3 of his, and use his own voice to, help articulate his thoughts. Because he has been watching YouTube for 5-10+ years, but until I mentioned I want to do a LionxPanda channel, I wasn't even aware of what kind of videos that he was watching. I knew that it was gaming or technology, so therefore, Bitwit totally fits in this category, but I didn't know who the YouTuber was and what kind of videos specifically he has. So what makes this high-end, this technology?
What makes it high?
Yeah,
this graphic card?
How much is it?
Okay, so the price, the MSRP price in US is $700 USD. In Canadian dollars.
That's pretty expensive. Wow.
Yes. And it's not even the highest end one.
The basic, you're considering?
No, this is the second highest end for NVIDIA. Okay. So this is part of their Ampere architecture, recently released in September 2020. It's the second model.
It's pretty new.
Yes, it is. Wait in roughly only a month or so after release.
Wow.
So this is a super high-end graphic card. So it's really amazing. Yes, it's an amazing gift.
It's an amazing gift.
So yeah, so this is actually really, and now considering with the pandemic and the shortage, these are more expensive now. So if you try to buy this off eBay, you can these fetch about $1,800 to $2,000 Canadian on eBay. On average, but then the regular price with taxes is supposed to be about 1,200 Canadian. So it's actually, there's a considerable markup.
At least 1.5 then.
Markup, yeah, and that's if you can find one.
So, if you can find one. So if you can find one, then putting that extra money would be a good cause because, at least you have really good high-end graphic card, right? So that's really cool. I also like the fact that this actually inspires me to do a challenge or game with Leo like in the future as well, but maybe we can do a video. I don't drink beer, so not beer pong for sure, but maybe we could do some kind of thing where you kind of go through a contest or a game or a trivia, and at the end of it you give. That is cool. That way, like, it's more fun. There's more content. Can do it. We can make a boyfriend lover edition. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that my third choice of inspirational, motivational YouTuber, it's actually a trio. They're called Mando, and they're with, as you can see, my honorable mention, Wong Fu Production. However, Mando is actually three Asian friends. They all are pretty young, and they live in Toronto. So it's really cool because the two of us have been, living in Toronto for 20 plus years, and so have them. And two of them speak Cantonese, and one of them mostly speak Mandarin. Sometimes the other Cantonese speakers may or may not speak Mandarin as well, but that's why it's called Mando, because they interchange between Cantonese and Mandarin conversations or topics, if not both as the same video. I really like them because they're young, they're fresh, and it's very inspirational because of the past year or two, they have changed from their full-time careers to full-time YouTubers. So they reflect on how they were able to do so without any regret, and how they can financially sustain themselves. And that is very inspirational because as someone who is, new to YouTubing, we also want to be relatively successful, hopefully in the future. And it's to see someone who's Asian and also in Toronto, it's very inspirational for us because most of our content will also be based in Toronto. So that's a good, friends and allies there. And the fact that I really resonate their identity and how their values towards their cultural beliefs, their background, and sometimes they will even bring their parents, mother or father, into the videos, and that really resonates with me. I don't think I'll be able to do so anytime soon with my own parents. But however, the fact that they are so engaging, I love how their friendship, the bond is so real. You can tell that they've been friends for 10 plus years. It's really remarkable. So I hope that, with us being a, gay couple for 4 plus years, we will have a good teamwork and a good duality in our topic and content as well.
Seems like they're transitioning to full-time YouTube. So that's actually really amazing. It's somewhere like it would be nice. This is like right now it's going to be side hustle. So one day it would be nice if we can actually make enough that we can actually do YouTube full time, and that can be our bread and butter, right? Bread and butter. But Wong Fu, I can relate a little bit more because I've seen several of their videos. And I see how they produce, and their content is really wholesome. It's really like down to earth, and some of the videos they have several different channels. Some of them show their like daily lives. One is like for the guy, the Wong Fu Phil. There, I've seen him do a valedictorian speech at
They both
university.
Did. They both
yeah.
did too.
Mando also did as well.
Yeah.
So that's something like it's cool. They speak about like their life experiences, like how they've got to where they are, and what nuggets of wisdom they can pass on to like the newer generation, right? So yeah. They've also done. Phil has done like several like skits, like kind of like I would say small movies, you would say, like that. I have several different parts. They're like a part of a series, and they actually just show like Asian American culture and things that Asian Americans deal with.
Oh my god, that reminds me.
So,
there's a series with Phil inside. He's the main male lead, and it's about a Black Asian couple. Oh my god, you just remember that. I really love it. We will share the link to that one because it was really good. Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So moving on to the
I'm glad you know that.
Yes.
I'm glad at least you know Wong Fu. I love Wong Fu,
yeah.
but my third actual choice would be Mando because I would like to share more spotlight to them. They are newer, they're younger, and they're also Canadian, fellow Torontonians. So proud of them. So proud.
Okay. So for one more, I'm going to share this other video from Darman that I really like. Poor daughter teaches rich daughter the one thing that her dad can't buy her. So basically, this is about family, basically. So in life, it's hard to balance making money and spending time with family. So the rich daughter has a father that's never there for her, but gives the daughter the credit card. So she can buy whatever she wants, but things are fleeting, right? At the end of the day, the lesson is that you probably would rather have time with your dad versus having like big house, fancy cars, the latest gadgets, so on and so forth. So yeah, the other girl in the picture, she doesn't have like fancy clothes, all those nice things, but her dad always makes times for her. So the life lesson is there that yeah, family is important and time spent is important than anything, more than anything else. Because with time you can buy money, but money may not be able to buy time. Your lifespan is finite. We don't live forever, right? So at the end of the day, time is more precious than money.
No wonder you value quality of time spent together so high.
Yes.
This explains it so well. So just to confirm, this is actually a different choice. Is that both of the video for the first choice of his and the third choice of his both have Doorman. This one is a Doorman exclusive video. The first one is a collaboration with SS Sniper Wolf, who is a gamer, and that was his first legit choice. SS Sniper Wolf does a lot of like reaction videos, commentaries. So she talk about like challenges on YouTube or TikTok or dumb feeds that she will see on Twitter, and then she will react to it, or she will also comment on it. She has slice of life video, maybe a day in the pool. She also does collaboration with Doorman, and she's really cool because she's not your typical gamer. Not only is she quite beautiful and pretty, right? But if you see her videos, she actually has a pretty smoking body. So both typical gamers are usually not female or in the public eye, and she tells you that, right? Her story tells how even as a kid, when she was growing up, she was told that females cannot be gamers. And the best line from that video is that you don't just call them female gamer. Gamer is just enough. It's just gamer, right? You don't call guy gamer. So why distinguish the gender aspect? So that's really cool. This one, it's great because it's classic Darman, and it really feels good to have to be rooting for the underdogs. Basically, all his video has good messages, and you want to root for the underdog, and you have like the other character have a slap in the face, spiritually or metaphorically, because they try to shame the person who are underdogs or poorer, but in the end, they are the one that is usually taught the biggest lesson in the video. So really cool. It's very wholesome. Please check out all the six YouTubers or 7 that we mentioned. The first one being Jen Yu-Gi-Oh, Kanto Mando, we have Bitwit, we have Darman, we have SS Sniper Wolf, and we also have Michael and Matthew Schuler. So in no particular order, check them out. And thank you for watching our LionxPanda video. And I'm so happy that we heard much more from the loyal lion. I'm very happy. This was a good topic to do. So feel free to give us more suggestions and anytime comment and subscribe to our LionxPanda Safari. I would love to make more videos. Let us know what kind of content you'll be interested in watching a gay Asian Canadian couple do. These are very important because I want to see more gay representation in the Asian Canadian field. I just don't really see representation. So instead of waiting for representation to be reflected on social media, we will be that representation. So welcome and thank you for supporting us.
Yeah.
Alprashan!
Yeah, goodbye everyone. And thanks for supporting our channel. I'm glad, we appreciate you every day.